Welcome to another adult version of the LA Connections live streaming shows. Today it's the Tuesday 5 p.m. We're live streaming this on our YouTube channel. We have over 500 shows up there, long form, short form, probably done about 50 different long form shows now on the Tuesday 5 p.m., Sunday 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Daylight Time. I'm Ken Scove, the owner of the LA Connection. We're going to be going into our 50th year next year, and then our first full 50 year will be the following year, 50 years in business. We're very excited, and we have a great cast. We're doing a long-form piece tonight. Let me introduce who's playing. Starting with Alyssa, who is going by Amy now.
Enjoy the show.
Rashida.
What's up, y'all?
Roberta.
Enjoy the show.
Lindsay.
Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.
And the stud, Bobby.
Hola. Thanks for watching.
That's his only multilingual word he knows in Spanish, by the way, folks. Okay, so you just put me on the screen so they can all get into their character. Now we're going to do a long-form piece called Witness Protection Program. It's called the Safe House Witness Protection Program. And all 5 of these people have been put into my custody. I'll be playing the person who runs the safe house. And I'm qualified to be doing that. I've worked for the government and different agencies over the years. So they're all here for a certain reason, and let's bring them all in right now. Okay, I appreciate you guys coming into the safe house. I know we had to get you and blindfold you and put you into a van. I'm sorry about that, but we didn't want you to know where the safe house was. It's very important that nobody knows your whereabouts at this particular time, since there's people, obviously, according to your stories, to the authorities, that you're worried about your life could be in jeopardy. All the people that you are worried about are on the run. We don't know exactly where they are. Our authorities are looking for them. I know this happened to you within the last 5 days. You reported this incident, and we had you down at our local hotel. We put you in for a few days because we didn't want you to go back home, and then we took you from the blindfold from there. There's some house rules here. There's no smoking in the house. You can smoke outside in the garage. There's a little smoking area there. As you notice, we have no windows here. No windows, okay? We have bars on the inside of your window, so it looks from the outside. It's just there's curtains closed, but then we have bars on all the windows, so we don't want you trying to escape. It'd be stupid if you did anyway. We don't want you going outside in the front or in the back. We do have a chef that comes in and cooks you meals. If you have any issues with food, please let the chef know. You can go into the kitchen and get food at any time, and there's drinks for you. We do ask you to limit to 2 alcoholic drinks per day or night. That will be provided for you as well. But if we start to see you're drunk or something like that, we may take away some privileges, because we can't have people who are intoxicated in the house. We don't know what's going to happen. You might try and go outside. We're trying to protect you. Okay. I know it feels like maybe it's a little bit of a jail, but it's a very beautiful house, as you can see. It's got over 4,000 square feet. You each have your own room. You each have your own bathroom. We appreciate if none of you go into each other's room unless that person asks you to go in that room. That's fine. Do not take anything from the facility and put it in your purses or bags or anything like that. It should all stay here. There are cameras in all the areas except for your rooms and your bathrooms. We do not have cameras. We have cameras in the front of the house. We have street cameras that have been set up so we can see cars coming and going both directions. We have cameras in the back. The last thing I'm going to tell you is we have 6 tunnels underneath this house. Each tunnel goes to a different place. Could go to a different safe house, could go out on the street, could go into a park. I'm not going to tell you where they all end up, but they all end up in different places. And if we have to use one of those tunnels for any reason, we'll be using those tunnels. If we think that your life is in jeopardy, we'll put you in a tunnel and take you out to another place. Okay, now I'm going to let you guys go around and introduce yourself. My name's Mr. Scove. You can call me by that name. I don't go on a first name basis. And I do leave the house every day, but I do come back once a day to check on the people here. And there is a couple with 2 kids a 9 and 7-year-old boy and girl that comes in at the end of the day. They park in front, they come in, and then they go back out through a tunnel and go to wherever their real house is. Then they come back around 7 in the morning and exit again around 7:30 from the house. So people think that they're living in this house, okay? So if you see them, don't talk to them. Okay. Amy, please tell me your story.
Yes, my name is Amy Glass Winslow. It's a pleasure to see you all here, all do-gooders, helping put away the bad guys. I am a former CEO and chemist for Winslow Industries. I used to run it with my ex-husband, so I am working on dropping the Winslow. I might drop the glass instead. The name carries a lot, The issue being my former husband, Brian, as he goes by, he was putting hazardous materials. He wasn't paying the taxes he should to the city and instead dumping the waste in the sewers. So it was creating lots of, illness in our area. And I did verify the findings. This is how it should look. This is how it looks now. So I do encourage you all to use bottled water for the foreseeable future. It is not clear. The reason I am in witness protection, however, is our employees are very, very angry. They were all let go. No packages, no severance. My, again, lovely ex-husband, Brian, took all the funding for his own legal fees, you see, as he is imprisoned currently. So, yes, they are all coming for me. They have lost their livelihood. PETA is also very angry. The animals have died. So there are many after my neck. So it's
After
lovely.
you, yes.
Yes.
Just to let you know, your husband, his father paid the bail of $1 million. He's out with a boot on him, but just that's one more person you might have to worry about. We couldn't keep him in prison until the case went to court, so he will be on house arrest, but he can be driven to certain places, which means he can't get out of the house. So I just want you to know that, not to frighten you, but to get you straightened out on that. Okay, Rashida?
Okay. Hello. I'm sorry. I don't like small confined spaces. You say there's over 4,000 square footage?
4388.
Well, my room is too small and I need windows. I need to be able to, see outside because, just this, I start hyperventilating and I have to do things to calm down, and people start saying I talk really, really fast and it's just whatever. Okay. So I have a lot that's going on. So I'm pretty sure you guys heard from the news that the incident that happened at Bridgecrest High, the cheerleading squad, they were poisoned just because they were poisoned because I witnessed something very, 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 very traumatic with the president of our PTA meeting. I'm sorry I didn't mention that, I am a part of the parent, PTA. But also on the cheerleading squad, I'm sorry, I just feel very paranoid as if someone is coming for me, which is, okay, I'm sorry. Is this a safe space? I can trust everyone here?
Yes.
Amy, Roberta, Bobby, Lindsay.
You won't see them again after 30 days. You're all in here for 30 days, and we transfer you to another safe house or let you go free.
So what I say is confidential? It doesn't get back to me?
Absolutely.
Because, my reputation, I've been working really hard, baking cupcakes and everything for my daughter to be on the squad. And, now people are saying that I'm a snitch. People are saying I'm a whistleblower. Some people are just saying that I'm just downright evil because it affects my daughter. She's in the hospital. As well as the rest of the team, except for the team captain and her mom, who's actually on the run because they are very possessive and they don't like their spots being taken. And I just gotten to the point where enough is enough. And this is why people are calling me evil, because of the fact that my daughter is now impacted, where I wasn't saying anything before. Okay, God has handled me he's handling me on my own. Okay, don't judge me here.
Yeah.
And okay, so it just got to the point where she felt threatened. She didn't want her daughter to lose her place as a team captain. And there was this bake sale, okay, and I was a part of the bake sale because I bake cupcakes, I do pastries, and well, it just got to the point where there was something added into the cupcake that she was giving the competition, who was very talented. Oh my gosh, if you can see her do oh my goodness, backflips. She's phenomenal. Like, okay, I digress. So it just got to the point where we didn't know that the whole team was going to be compromised, because apparently if we don't agree with the team captain as well as her mom, then we're all impacted. Well, it just got to the point where everyone thought that the new girl should actually be the new team captain. I mean, she's really talented. Well, the mom and the daughter didn't like it. And so one person passed out the rest of the cupcakes, which was me. And I didn't know that it was actually compromised. And when I found out that my daughter got really ill and everyone got ill except for those two, I told a parent who told another parent whose husband is a police officer who's now actually investigating. And now everyone told that it was me. And now they're on the run, the mom and the daughter. And from there, I received a letter. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And she's coming after me. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk. I have some other news I'll be bringing to you when we have our little personal interview. Okay. Let's go over to Roberta.
Hi there. It's lovely to meet all of you with such sad stories. I don't even know why exactly I'm here. I was a nurse for years. I volunteered at Doctors Without Borders, and then I lost my job. I'm not sure why they let me go. So I started volunteering in the library. Every day I'd work in the library, and every Friday I would go to the bank. I'd get my Twinkie and my cup of tea and go to the bank. So last Friday I went to the bank like usual. And next thing you know, I'm being robbed. These three men come with these masks on, and they have guns, and we were all on the floor, and they robbed the bank for like millions. And they even took hostages, and then they shot someone, and I was right there, and I was on the floor, and the guy pulled his mask off, and I saw his face, and I went, no. And then the SWAT team came in and saved my life. Praise Jesus. I go to church every Sunday. So the man snuck out, though. So they said I identified them. So now they put me in here because they said those three bad men that got, I think it was $5.7 million, it's still missing. And those bad men that I pray for them. I pray to Jesus for them. And they're after me, so I really don't belong in here, like the rest of you with you. I'm so sorry for your stories. It's completely an accident, and I hope you have Twinkies for me. I like Twinkies.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I don't think you should bring up Twinkies or cupcakes under these conditions right now. All right. Let me go to Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay. I'm from San Diego County. I am also a divorcee, so me and Amy gotta stick together. After me and my husband got divorced, after our only daughter went away to college, like, you know, everyone does, I was kind of just stuck in this huge house with no one around, and my husband was traveling around the country or the world with his like slutty 24-year-old girlfriend. So I was kind of bored. My, I thought awesome neighbor, Amber, she had this growing company, and I thought she kind of told me it was kind of like an MLM, like LuLaRoe, like the leggings, you know? And so I went over to her house, and it was makeup, which I'm so good at it. So she asked, since I have this big house, if she could store some of her product there. I let her, and I come to find out after, I don't know how long, months and months and months that she was actually having girls go into stores like Sephora or Ulta, which I VIP at both, and steal from them. And then she would resell the items. And I thought we were doing this together, but I came to find out that she has her own Facebook marketplace and she was cutting me out of it. And so I was like, you know, why don't I just go tell the police? So that's what I did. And so I'm here because apparently she's really freaking pissed off at me. And she said she was gonna like come at me or something. And I thought she was just gonna ruin me online, but apparently no, she has bigger plans for me.
Right, right. I know some of the ladies who were working for her also are in trouble because they were going out stealing these places. So you weren't actually committing the crime. You thought you were just helping her sell stuff. You didn't realize it was criminal. Yeah. So we're not actually going against you as much as her. This is why we wanted you here. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
I didn't do anything.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Bobby.
Hey.
Okay. What is the device in your ear? What is that?
Oh, this no, this was I got a little bored, so I'll put it away. Don't worry about it.
You can't record anything, and you can't have cell phones. You know, we took all your cell phones away.
Right.
Because,
yeah.
You know, we had to turn them off and take the batteries out because all people have to do is they'll find where you are through your cell phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I hope that device is not hooked up to any internet. You will have computers in your room, but you will have no internet access.
Oh, that's.
So if that had anything to do with the internet, we'll be taking it away right away, because they can then track you down through that device.
Oh, all right. Well, so I guess you want to know my story now?
Yeah, you can't smoke in here. You have to smoke it outside, okay? Go ahead and tell us your story.
All right, well, first I gotta... I'm sorry.
Were you stoned? Were you stoned when you before you got
smoking.
Here?
This is actually I'm not gonna lie. This is actually weed. So
okay, you're not supposed to have that in there. I've never. It looks like it doesn't look like weed. It looks like a lollipop thing. You put a lollipop on. It's crooked. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Okay, can you just tell us your story? I can't believe you smoked weed at the hotel before you came here. Now you're have some sort of a, looks like a non-smoke, because I'm not smelling the smoke.
Well, okay,
so
I'll tell you.
You're vaping in our house.
Yeah, I had to smuggle it in because I had a stressful job, you know?
What was your job?
I cleaned, I started out as a reputable vacuum salesman and cleaner and refurbisher, and the mob approached me. And
that's funny.
Why?
You are stoned.
Someone's laughing at my story. That's why. So anyway.
I'm not laughing.
Anyway, I started. I got a job offer for a lot of money from a member of the mob, and I would clean their vacuums. I would clean all the blood and hair and any fibers that might be in there, and you know, I made a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, my morals caught up with me, and now I tried to escape, and they're after me.
Right, because you can identify the individuals who brought you the vacuums.
Yes.
And then we can trace back to them who the kingpin is that they're dealing with.
Yeah, and they also said, not only are they going to kill me, but they would also, if they couldn't find me, they would pin the crimes on me.
Yeah, well, also the fact that you cleaning those vacuums out, you probably have a lot of DNA that you've got in your facility without even realizing you have that. And we do have people right now in your particular office looking for DNA in your vacuum store right now. Okay, I'm going to update you on your offices, your homes, everything that's going on when I have my individual talks. I don't want to startle anybody right now, but stuff's moving. Okay, so it's a constant movement with all these pieces. I think what we should have is we should have maybe let's have Alyssa and Lindsay. You can stay out here and have a conversation with each other. Then I'm gonna have Bobby and Rashida and Roberta all talk next. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be
Did you
around for a
mean
while.
me? My name is
Amy,
Amy.
I'm sorry, Amy. Amy, yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
yes. Your middle name was Alyssa. That's according to here. I just was reading the number.
That is correct. That
Amy
is correct.
Alyssa Glass Winslow. Okay, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Thank you. Bye bye.
So, girl, dish about the ex.
Well, girl, the ex. Excuse me for cursing, but he is a real Willy Wonker. I am just.
Wait, he has a big Willy Wonker? What?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never seen it, to be honest. That wasn't part of our marriage. Our marriage was purely transactional, in a business sense. That's why I was unhappy but okay with his affairs. You know, it made sense, right?
So, like, he was your sugar daddy, or like, what do you mean?
Well, I would say that we met under interesting circumstances. In college, he was say my senior, my professor, and I knew he was going places, so I latched on, as you would say, took the name and kind of rose to the top. It's been great, but I'm unfortunately still a virgin because of that. So it's been tricky.
Oh, we need to fix that problem.
Yes,
Right.
I'm scared. To be honest.
That's disturbing.
But you, please, dish, girl.
Wait, so are you like a millionaire now? Like, I don't get it. Like,
I'm worth a
Are you
net
just
of a few million.
okay.
Yes.
So we're gonna get along great. I married my ex-husband as well when I was in college. San Diego State.
Oh.
And he was just like this older dude that would come and hang out at the bars and stuff. And it was transactional, but
Same.
I had to sleep with him. That was like part of the arrangement.
Okay, so kind of
I'm gonna
opposite.
figure out how you got away with not doing that, but we can talk later.
Okay. Was it good? Was it fun? Dare I say? The sex.
When we brought in other people, yes.
Oh,
But
is that even allowed?
it was in our like vows pretty much. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm in a prison now, and I feel like we should be best friends now. I kind of had a best friend, and then she kind of turned out to be a criminal. So I want to give you a makeover, though. I have a bunch of extra product, like so much makeup. And so we can get together, and I could do your makeup, and you can find you a guy. And my daughter's in college now, and she hates me. So I think it's just because I'm prettier than her, but whatever. But I don't know. I'm just kind of looking for a new best friend. I'm just here. I feel like this place is gross, but whatever.
It is. I like the rules and the boundaries, but it's quite dry and quite dirty. If you want to use my product, you're welcome to. I have to use it.
I have my own product, but like,
okay,
you're gonna have to get those boundaries down if like you're gonna want to lose your virginity before you're 40.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I'm going to have Roberta and Bobby and Rashida. You may now talk in the main room for a while before I call you in for individual interviews. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Rashida. Hi, Bobby. Lovely to meet you both. You do know, I was a nurse, so I have lots of good pills that could help you with that nervous condition, Rashida.
And
you too, Bobby. I have a lot of things that you might like.
yeah, and Rashida, I've got something you might like too to help with that.
I wanted
nervous.
to talk to you about that, Bobby. But please proceed. It's just there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah. So, I forget. Are you ladies single? Is that the deal?
Oh, Bobby, that's not very godly of you to ask such a thing. You know, I go to church every Sunday, but you do. Let's go to you because you do an interesting business where I was just wondering, do you find people that are missing?
No, I clean vacuums. So well, you heard my story. I was cleaning vacuums for the mob. They would murder people and then vacuum up the blood and hair, and then they would bring me their vacuums and I would clean them.
Exactly. I thought maybe you had access to finding missing persons with objects or something.
Oh, I mean, I severed all my ties with the mob. That's why I'm here. But I am looking to date. Just throwing that out there.
No, that's okay, Bobby.
Anyone
That's not
here.
useful to me. But Rashida, I'll still give you some good medication if you want to calm down.
Will it help me sleep? Just to take the edge off. Just my mind is racing.
I swear by it I go to church every Sunday in addition to volunteering. So with my coffee and my tea, I always take my little toot.
Rashida,
Yeah.
just stop by my room and I'll help you relax.
Oh.
Well, wait. I'm sorry. I'm married. Okay. So long as we have that clear, I'm married.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll still help you relax.
I'm married.
Yeah.
But you have something. It's just listen. I mean, just between the both of us, I kind of over exaggerated a little bit when it came to speaking to Scove as far as like what was happening. As far as like my daughter being in critical condition, I probably kind of like just exaggerated just a little bit, which is the reason why people are calling me evil. I just have to say this. She's not in critical condition, but she is, really, really sick where she's getting fluids with the IV. She's badly dehydrated, but she's not critical condition. I just said that this is a critical moment in her senior year where she's going to miss her senior, prom, their senior pictures, and we're supposed to do some other, like charities and things of that nature, and she's not going to be up for it. And, this is going to compromise, her going to the school that we want her to go to next year. And it's just, so some things kind of got twisted a little bit. I hope you guys don't think Roberta, you're a Christian, so you wouldn't judge me, right?
No, as a matter of fact, Rashida, right now, here, take this. Take that. Go on, put it in your mouth. Take it. You will feel so much better very soon.
And when we get out of here, if you need anyone to vacuum your house and take some of the stress, I can come over anytime.
So you make house calls?
Yes.
Vacuum.
Okay.
So is that a code name for you want to do, like, I'm a church going person. So does that mean you want to fornicate with her, have sex with her? A married woman?
I mean, I thought you were the church going person.
I am, but that is against God. She is married and has a husband.
I'm so confused here. What's going on?
Just come to my room and I'll give you the stuff to help you.
Okay, thank you, three of you. I've got to now go into some individual interviews with everybody. So I'm going to start with Amy. Amy, if you can come on in here.
Yes.
So Amy, let me just kind of talk a little bit about this with you. So it says on your profile here that this was a business arrangement. So what exactly were you getting? Are your eyes okay? What's going on?
Yes, my new bestie is having me try contacts
Oh, I see.
as a makeover. I'm supposed to not.
Okay. Well, there's
do the
nobody here really
part
to. There's nobody here to meet. You're not going to be meeting anybody, so maybe if you want to put your glasses back on, it's okay.
Okay.
Do you think you want to take the contacts out, though? I don't think you
Yes.
want contacts
Oh,
and glasses.
I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and take those out.
Oh, this is
Okay.
absolutely dreadful. Oh my
Okay.
good
yeah.
God. Oh.
I'm just
Oh.
curious, how the hell did you get contacts? So you had contacts yourself. You just never used them. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, they're Lindsay's. We
So she
somehow
just
have the same prescription. It was a miracle. Besties for the resties.
Okay.
I guess.
You cleaned them before you put them in your eyes.
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
bacteria. Okay.
Yes, she wears dailies. She's a bit of a scatterbrained, so she loses them often.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had a good conversation with her.
Indeed.
You only have 30 days. You're not going to be hanging out with her. None of you guys will see each other after you're out of here. So don't start making plans and stuff. Okay. All right. So your husband, who is
Yes.
out now, as I told you.
Husband.
Yeah, ex. Okay. Well, he has apparently escaped. Okay. The boot is off. He somehow was able to get the boot off. And we have a camera of him getting into, it looks like a Porsche. And it was not even his Porsche. It looked like it was one of in the neighborhood where he was. He hot-wired it. And he's driving the Porsche. We have not been able to find any trace of, we weren't able, no camera could get we only had the side of the Porsche. We didn't have the license plate. So we don't even know if he's in the Porsche. But we do know he's on the loose now. Okay. And apparently your house has been ransacked. Okay.
My estate?
Yes. People went into your house and turned everything upside down looking for things. Is there something in your house that we should know about? Why would they go into? Do you have records of this biohazardous material that he was dumping?
Not that's important. The cultures that are important for the trial are with me. They are also in witness protection. What I'm worried about is my Antique Annie collection. I have every poster, every memorabilia, every doll that has ever been from little orphan Annie.
Yeah.
Did they take them or not?
I don't have pictures of everything. They just show me scattered pictures of the place being ransacked. A garden gnome was taken, which was weird. I don't know why would someone. Is there something in the garden gnome that?
Well.
Do you store something in that garden gnome we should know about?
Yes, actually.
Okay, what's in the garden gnome?
The garden gnome has a flash drive hidden inside that Brian had hid. It's a lot of his infidelities, but it also shows and proof of him dumping, the hazardous materials.
So
yes,
he obviously sent someone to get that and ransack your house, or he was the one who ransacked the house, because all the cameras were disabled. So we don't have any records. I know you had cameras around. All the indoor and outdoor cameras were disabled, and all the street cameras for up to 6 blocks away were disabled. So obviously he's working with somebody we don't know about, some hacker who can do this. Do you know any hackers that might have done this to you?
Could be Jeffrey. He was in our class.
Jeffrey.
Yes. He also worked for us for a while.
Yeah. Do you have a last name for Jeffrey so we can look him up?
Ballinger. Jeffrey Ballinger. Yes. Very smart young lad. He's only about 22. He's very short. He's bald somehow. But I would look for him. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I will, based on the description, I will do that. If we can get the chip, you said there's some sort of a little chip that we can be able to have everything on. Oh, that's fantastic. We'll be looking for that. Okay. I think possibly they just ransacked the house to make it look like it was a robbery, but maybe they just wanted the garden gnome, and they were throwing us off because they didn't know you'd tell us what was in the garden.
Can you get an update on my Annie collection, please?
We'll go. Yes, we'll send somebody over to the house Right now, we just had a photographer go over from our place once we found it was
376.
ransacked. Yes, we had just photos, and those photos
the
are now
number.
being analyzed, and we'll get back to you on that. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, Lindsay. Okay.
Ugh.
So, yeah, the lady in.
These
Okay,
are
what are you
okay
doing?
to use, right? Because I
No,
found them in Alyssa's room.
that's hazardous material. That's hazardous material. It's on the end of that.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I wanted to.
You may
use
be. You may.
my eyeliner.
I would wash your eyes out as soon as you can
Oh,
because that could possibly blind you.
I got it from my advent calendar. My makeup advent calendar.
Yeah.
Would you like one? Here's 9.
No, I don't. I don't need that. But thank you so much.
Are you
It's
sure?
not. It's not the 9th. It's not the 9th. It's the 3rd. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no time like the present, right? Oh my god, that hurts.
Sting or something? Do you need to take a moment just to get some water in there?
Oh my god, what are on these Q-tips? Oh my god, I was gonna say this is the best place ever. You
Yeah.
unlimited
Okay.
drinking and
Here, I'm going to
drugs.
give you. I'm going to put a little bowl of water down in front of you. There's a little bowl. If you just want to dip your eye in
Okay.
there, just
Okay.
go ahead and dip your eye in that bowl for a second. Wait, you have to take your glasses off.
Do I have to leave in a month? I mean,
Yeah,
get-
everybody's leaving in a month, so don't plan any
limited
friendships.
drinks, and there's like people handing out drugs, and there's this guy offering sex to anybody that walks by his room. Like,
Yeah,
this is more fun than I had in Cabo spring break last year.
Yeah, we found out when he was getting a little, restless about what he was doing with the vacuums. They started sending call ladies over there to keep him, on their side, and he got really, really horny, and now he's just constantly wanting sex. So
Yeah,
I'll be talking to him about that.
he said something about his DNA and vacuuming up DNA or something. Ugh, I don't know.
Well, there's DNA in a lot of stuff is cleaning how he got the blood out of their vacuum bags and stuff like that.
No, he meant vacuuming up people's DNA. And he did a wink, not like me, but like he did a wink. He said, "I'll vacuum up your DNA," and then he winked at me. He said,
So he wants to vacuum up your DNA. What is he going to do with your DNA?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask questions.
Do you think he wants to clone you?
YOLO, right? No.
Because that's the only reason he'd want your DNA is to clone you.
I think he's kind of just horny and lonely. I don't know. But, who isn't these days?
Well, I hope he doesn't use anything with that DNA, because if that's the case, we got a real problem.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah, what if on the outside he sells your DNA? I mean, he's hanging out with some pretty weird people. Maybe your husband's tied into some weird people too. We don't necessarily.
Is oh my god, he is.
Yeah.
He that's how he's made most of his money.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Blah blah blah. I can't pay you alimony. Blah 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 blah. Because of, oh my god, he hides his money so well, and I was not able to do that. And then I have business partners that stab me in the back. So it's like.
Mm-hmm. How well did your husband know the neighbor lady?
Well, he was vacuuming up her DNA, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you think he slept with her?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
She even.
So do you think he's involved in this ring?
We had this orgy party kind of thing.
With her.
With her and her husband, but then, it was supposed to stop there, but I don't think it did. I don't know. But we were still best friends. It's hard to find a best friend at my age.
When your husband started going over there and having sex with or without you, how soon afterward did you notice her selling cosmetics?
Well, after he left, he's like, she came over and was like, "You have a lot of empty rooms. You're an empty nester. Ha ha, that's funny." And they just made me want to drink multiple bottles of wine. And then she said, we can do something about that. And then how about I use your house and all your empty space to store some of my product? And that was about a week after he left with his 24-year-old.
Right. I do think that your husband has some involvement in getting the gangs, these women, they then go out and do this shoplifting for this woman. I think he's in business with her, and he's traveling a lot, so it doesn't seem like he is. But some of these rings are now being set up in different cities, we're noticing. So we'll be talking to you again, okay? So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Rashida? Okay, Rashida. We've got kind of some bad news for you, okay? Your husband was having an affair with the lady who's after you right now, and he said he was having a real problem with. We saw that you guys were in therapy and fighting a lot, and he actually started having an affair with that woman, and he didn't like his daughter. He actually liked the other woman's daughter more. So that's the idea for the poison in the cupcakes, and you were supposed to eat one of those cupcakes too, you and your daughter. He was trying to kill you both so that he didn't have to divorce you. And are you okay? You seem like a little out of it. Did you take something?
I'm about this track. Suck it. Wow. Whew. Roberta, she just gave me just a small little pill, just a small pill, just about that small, and then I popped it in my mouth, and, and it makes you hungry too. We are talking about my husband, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Because we can't find him either, and then that's when we began to realize, when we started checking phone records and texts, we were able to see those two were having an affair, and they planned to kill you and your daughter so that he could run away with her and the daughter. At first, they just have a sympathy party there, and then eventually, because they're so sad, they would get together. The community would be okay with it. It didn't work out that way.
Has tried to be a perfect mom, perfect wife, a perfect member on the PTA committee. Just is never perfect enough. Just it's always something to fix. There's always an opportunity. It's never perfect, right? Yes, that fucker. Excuse my language. Excuse me. That person, my husband. Yes, we've been in what we call therapy. We've been working some things out. And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to take all of this in. I did not know that they were trying to poison. Are you saying both of them, or it was just her coming?
No, both of them were in cahoots to poison you so that he could run off with her and his daughter. Right. He did not want to have to worry about paying for your daughter's college bills. And you and him weren't getting along very well, so we're putting the puzzle together and beginning to find that out. I did not want to bring that up. In front of
speaking of puzzles, Lindsay gave me something. It's like a Rubik's Cube or something. I don't know. It's, or an advent calendar or something pops up. I can't figure it out. It's like I'm too high for this shit. But yeah, puzzles. My whole life is a puzzle. Did I tell you that, I only needed to get in here because I had said critical condition. Okay, well, I'm telling the truth now because I was talking to Roberta, and this is the things that we do when we're confessing. My daughter is not in critical condition. I was just saying she's missing a critical moment in her senior year. She's not going to go to her senior prom, and she's not going to be able to go and do anything that the seniors do this time because she's like really, really sick. And she can't wear her dress, and I'm just not going to be the mom of the year, Okay.
All right. Well, one of the cheerleaders is in critical condition. So if she dies, your husband and your lovely neighbor who's having an affair with will probably be put away for murder. Okay, so think about that and get yourself sober. Thank you. Okay, Bobby? Okay, Bobby, we don't appreciate you, doing the vaping in the house, okay? And we don't want you sharing the vaping with other people. I've already had, it looks like a couple of people are kind of high here. So it's your first day here and all that sort of stuff. Oh, by the way, we were able to get some information from the shop, but unfortunately it's been burnt down now, so we can't get any more information. So obviously thank God we were able to go and retrieve some stuff immediately while we were getting you here. But I just found out within the last hour that your business has now been burnt down.
That's concerning because I had money in a safe in there, and I thought you were supposed to protect me, and now my business gets
We're protecting
burned down.
you. We're not protecting your business. The safe was a frigging cardboard box with tape around it. So yes, that burnt up. It wasn't a safe, like a real safe that most people would have, that a fire, steel, not going to burn the safe up.
Well, I was trying to throw people off and not think it was a safe, so they wouldn't look at just a cardboard box with tape on it if they broke in.
Yeah, we saw the safe. We did see the front of the safe, but then when we went over to do it, we realized it was like a picture. It's almost like a picture of a safe, with metal.
Well, it was cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are you going to keep smoking? Right, I'm just sitting right across from you.
I mean, it's a vape, so it's not gonna bother you. Don't worry.
Okay, so we found out it was the Bambino family. We were able to get some of the DNA from some of your stuff, and we were able to trace it back to a name, Carlos Bambino. Does that name ring a bell to you?
Yeah. Yeah, he was one of my first customers. Cleaned a lot of vacuums for him, and yeah, so you're gonna protect me, right?
Right, I'm going to protect you, but you're kind of a sex addict now, okay? And because I think you were getting a little upset with these guys worrying about, getting caught as an accessory, and so they started sending you call girls to please you. And what happened with the last call girl that came over there?
The last call girl, yes. I was in the middle of a vacuum project, and she came over, and she said, I don't like vacuums, and the store is dirty, and she left. And
you know what? She was there to kill you, but she didn't do that.
No.
She's dead now. Okay. So that's why we were worried when you came to us. She was going to kill you. So I'm glad you came to us, because apparently she couldn't do that. She didn't want to be a murderer.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't kill her. Let's just put that out on the road table. But are we? I got a question. Are we allowed to date?
Inside here?
Yeah.
As long as you don't go outside, I don't care what the hell happens between these walls.
Okay.
But you're not going to see anybody of these people afterward. Okay?
Oh.
No.
Not even Lindsay?
Don't get too close. All right? Thank you, Bobby. Okay. Roberta?
Oh, I was just finishing my afternoon tea and prayer.
Yeah. It's funny, Roberta. We started looking at some of the books that were checked out at the library, and there was a lot of books dealing with schematics of the Wells Fargo Bank. Do you know anything about those schematics? I mean, there's a couple, that shows they're kind of like engineering books and architectural books and things like that. And since that bank it's like a historical bank, it's one of their early ones. It's now a historical landmark. So there's a lot of information about exits, entrances, things like that. Do you remember who checked that book out?
Well, obviously, it was a very intelligent person interested in history.
Mhm.
That's what we do at the library.
But if you saw that face again, you said you saw one face, but
I
the
did.
other two you didn't see.
No.
So the one face you did see wasn't the one who checked the book out?
Oh, I probably wasn't working that day, but whoever did must have been quite smart.
We looked at the
interesting.
records. You were working that day.
Oh, was I? Well, I'm
Yeah.
always volunteer, but you know, I have my afternoon tea sometimes.
Mm-hmm. This was the morning.
Oh, silly me. I don't remember, you know, I'm so forgetful.
Yeah.
The shock.
Can you remember what the guy looked like who checked the book out? Or maybe it was a woman. I don't know who checked that book out.
The shock of the whole thing where they shot someone right next to me and then they took their mask off and I could have died.
Okay,
in a
we're
moment.
talking about
I can't remember.
okay, so you can't remember because the book was taken out like 10 days ago. The bank was
Well-
robbed like what, 4 days ago?
Well, isn't that an odd coincidence?
Yeah. So you think your memory of at least 10. It's not that popular at the library. It's not like a lot of people go there.
Let me think. It might have been that Mrs. Williams, that woman that comes in.
Why would she want a schematic?
Oh, she's very smart. She teaches at the local school. Maybe it was her.
You have a camera
I
at
do.
the front. Yes, not you personally. I mean, there's a camera over the checkout area. I think what we'll do is we'll take a look at that camera.
Oh, there's
see
no
if we
need
can-
to do
Yeah,
that.
we'll take
in the library.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at that camera and just see if there's how you and this individual, reacted to each other. Because it's just kind of interesting that you weren't taken as a hostage or shot after
But
you
the
saw the guy's face.
Lord works in very strange ways. You know, the Lord saves me. I go to church every Sunday. I have volunteered. I give blood. I think Jesus saved me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Roberta. Okay, we're going to move forward 10 days from now, and some things have happened in the house. Okay, so what I have is Bobby, and two people left the safe house. Bobby left the safe house with Alyssa. So Alyssa, if you two could come on in here. Okay, now, Bobby asked me, Alyssa, if he could have sex with anybody in the house, and apparently he decided that he wanted to have sex with you, and we found out that you two did go down to one of the tunnels, and you went to one of the Motel 6.
Yes,
Okay,
it was Tunnel 4.
Yeah, and he took your virginity. And we have cameras on the street. We don't have cameras in the room, unfortunately, but we assume that you had sex because Bobby's such a horn dog. So you want to tell me what happened and why you guys decided, why didn't you just do it in one of the rooms here?
Well, it came up that I needed, experience and that I hadn't done this before. So actually it was Robert's idea. That's what I call him Rob. Robert came up with the idea to make it a special experience that could never be duplicated. And I'm so excited that it's on film. I mean, we could watch it over and over. I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, let me cut to the chase. The real reason that you guys decided to leave and go to Motel 6 is because Lindsay wanted to have sex with you as well. She wanted to have a three-way, and Bobby didn't want that, and you didn't want that. I mean, Bobby might have wanted it, but you definitely didn't want it. So you had to leave the house because otherwise Lindsay would have somehow gotten into the room. Is that the truth there?
Well,
Yes, and I wanted it to. I don't always want a three-way, first of all, and I wanted this to be special, and so we I didn't want another person involved.
Right. Why did you take one of our vacuum attachments?
Well, that was for protection.
Okay, I'm not sure what that meant, but it's just weird. Okay, well, you did compromise us. Did anybody see you? Do you remember the gentleman behind the desk when you got your room? Did he question you or look at you strangely or anything like that?
Oh, I paid him quite a sum. Yes,
Okay.
as you know, I'm worth a few million, so
Yes.
he was happy to look the other way based on the check that I wrote. Yes.
All right, well, I will thank you too, okay? Please don't leave the house again, okay? Just lock the door, don't let Lindsay in.
We'll try.
Okay. Okay. Lindsay and Rashida.
Oh my God.
Oh, I told you shouldn't have done that. Okay, now two of you. First of all, okay, you went into the kitchen looking for something for your eye. And Rashida, you went into the kitchen and started eating everything in the kitchen. There's milk all over the floor. You've made a mess. Then you two started having a food fight. The two of you started throwing food at each other. Why would you be doing that?
First of all, Rashida wanted to be friends, and I said, you know what, Amy, that bitch Amy sabotaged me on purpose because she wanted to get in Bobby's pants, and I told her all about the whole DNA vacuuming up thing, and she went for him. So she sabotaged me, and then Rashida's like, let's be friends, and I was like, I don't know if I could take any more betrayal, and and so I threw the broccoli I was eating at her. There was some carbs in the kitchen for some reason, and so I threw those at her, and then
too.
and then that crazy woman, Roberta, came in, and like she started praying, but like it's weird. Like I go to a mega church, right? Like I go to a mega church down in San Diego, friends and family, and I asked her, I'm like, what are you praying? She's like saying gibberish. It's like, I asked her if she was a New or Old Testament type of person, and she said equal. Then I asked her what her favorite Bible verse is, and she said, it's too personal to name one. It's really weird. This house now.
Your eye is very infected now. I told you should have put the water in it now.
I put the frozen peas over your eye, and it just, takes the swelling.
You're right. Do you want
she put a biohazardous, element into her eye from a Q-tip.
I'm getting the same thing. Look at my eye.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Did you touch that same Q-tip?
Well, I was trying to do my makeup because you told me to sober up. So
when you used a Q-tip.
Yeah. These black ones, don't use the black ones. They have some like infection on it. And it's really bad. It's really bad for your eye.
Yeah, I noticed that because when I put it on my eye, I'm about to do it again. It started like itching and it started burning, and then it just started like.
Don't use this one. Don't use it.
Like, okay. Lizzie, I love you.
I love you too.
You are so down to earth.
You are so pretty. You're
don't
so
fall for
pretty.
Couples.
Thank
don't
you.
trust couples. You don't need
Thank
Bobby
you.
or Roberta.
Thank you. I don't. And I don't need Amy either. I don't need them. Nobody. I just need you. You're my new best friend.
Okay, why don't you two take it in the other room? Just don't have another food fight. It sounds like you've worked it out, okay? Thank you both.
I love you.
Got it, Skull.
I love you, and I love you.
Okay. Roberta. Okay, Roberta. What was the name of your church again, Roberta?
My church. Oh, it's so private. It's so private. It's called Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday Baptism.
Yeah. When you filled out your form, you didn't write the church's name down, and we asked, where some of the places you go or volunteer your time. We had the library. We got that with an address for the library. Mm-hmm. I didn't see anything for the church, and according to where you live, the closest church is it's a synagogue. Okay. And then they have a Muslim place of worship as well. The closest Christian church was about 7 miles, and you don't have a car.
I walk. The Lord carries me.
Okay, so give me some of the streets you walk down, because I went and we've got a picture of that church. Describe what that church looks like.
Oh, it's a building. You know, it's a building. It's relatively
Where's the
old.
cross on that church?
The cross is where the crosses always belong.
Right, but is it in the front? Is it on top of the building?
Aren't they always in the front?
No, this one's not.
Of course not. It's in the back.
Why did you go out to the mailbox?
Oh,
You went out front. You went out in front of the building here into the mailbox. You're not supposed to do that.
I was looking for a little package. I was just
Someone brought you a package. What was in it?
a Bible.
Can you show me that Bible?
Oh, it's so personal. I can't take. I can't share my scripture.
Mm-hmm. The gentleman who brought that package, we went back and got the footage of you in the library. It was the same man. Same man who took out that book, came by and brought that package.
Isn't that a coincidence? It's a small town. We all know each other. He
Right.
must be a bad man. Then I wouldn't know these
One of the
things.
bank robbers. Because we also looked at the mask, the guy whose mask it was, and we found out that we have pictures of you on your Instagram page with this same guy whose mask was revealed because we were able to get a close-up from one of the cameras in the bank when he pulled the mask up. And we realized that we have, I think you guys were in the Bahamas.
Oh, well, you know. Okay, maybe that was years and years ago. You know, that's an old account before I found God.
Right. So it seems to me that perhaps that guy was giving you some sort of a signal to find a way for you to get out of the safe house and escape with these guys with all that money. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, Mr. Scope, I would I do something like that?
I didn't think so until I realized you don't go to church and you don't know where the church is, and you had an Instagram picture of the same guy who robbed the bank, the one who pulled the mask up. Then we've identified the other one who brought the package over. He's friends also. We saw him on your Instagram page. Now we're just searching for that third person. I think we found him too. And that was an ex-boyfriend. So it's kind of very interesting how it's all kind of coming together. That's what safe houses are for, to also kind of find out some information that you guys aren't telling people. I'm going to have everybody come in real quick.
Social media is the destruction of society.
I know. Well, let's all get in here real quickly because we have a serious issue now. Okay. What's happened is somebody's gone to the Motel 6 guy and identified that Bobby and Amy were there. Okay. So, and then now Rashida, not Rashida, but Roberta's, the bank robbers, she knows them. They're going to try and get her out. So we're going to need to move all you guys here now. So I need you all to go into a different tunnel and get out of here. By the way, we have caught your husband and that woman and her daughter. Okay. They were in Tijuana. We were able to get them brought back here. We're going to bring you right down, Rashida, where you can confront them. Okay. Bobby, you're going to have to stay in the safe house. Okay. Everybody else still needs to stay in the safe house. Roberta, we're just going to bring you down to the local jail and book you. Okay, everyone, get out of here. Good. Each one, go to a different one. Okay, they're going to get out through one of the tunnels. And that was our Witness Protection Safe House show. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's bring everybody back in. Okay, now you can all go back to your normal lives. Nothing's wrong with your eye. Wow, how quickly you cleaned your eye up. How quickly you sobered up. Bobby's still stoned. Okay, so that was our show, everybody. I hope you guys had a really good time tonight. And let's introduce our cast. Amy's really Alyssa.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Rashida is really Rashida.
I am. But what's up, y'all?
Roberta, I don't think she robs banks.
Not really. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Lindsay does like makeup.
Keep black tooth, like Q-tips out of your eyes.
And Bobby's sitting on a vacuum.
Thanks for watching.
And everybody wave goodbye. We'll be back. We're going to have 2 more rehearsals, and then we take a break for 3 weeks. Then we come back 2 weeks after the new year, and we'll have our show, I think, in the second week in January, maybe the second and a half week. Bye-bye, everybody.